find the QR code. If you haven't signed in, make sure that you're doing that either now or on your way out.
Hello, everybody. Let's go over to the Benchois piece. And we're going to look over at measure 9. I'm going to start with sopranos and altos. And yeah, Caroline, would you mind going over one more?
No, just kidding.
Okay. No, you wouldn't mind? Great.
Oh, yeah.
Ha ha!
You caught me there.
So here we go. Good. All right. So let's start with the alto entrance at measure 9, and sopranos come in measure later. We are ready? 1 and 2 and 3. Sorry. Let's do a 2 2 2. Measure 9. And would you play an F major chord for us? And now play their first note. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Great job, sopranos. Great job, sopranos. Let's try that one more time. Just the alto part. 1 and 2 and 3. That's close. That's really close, soprano. We were actually just a little bit high on that measure. And everything else was great. Just that one measure, we came in too high. Cool. Let's start at measure 13, so just the soprano part. 1 and 2, 13. There it was. There we go. Good. All right, let's put both those parts together now. Back to measure 9. Sing your first note. Alto, don't play it to 4. Don't play it 4. Sing it. Now go down half a step. There it is. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it. Okay? Don't be afraid at 13 alto. So, mi, do. Right? Yeah, you had it. You had it. Just be more confident. You'll have it perfect. Good. Guess what? Next 8 measures, almost exactly the same.
Yay. OMG, this is going to be so hard.
I know. Tenors and basses. Here we go. This is measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Let me hear. Let's have just the tenors. Starting right on measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, there you go. So we got to get all the way down to that so right there, right? So, mi, do, sol. And then what's the next one? Fi, re, sol, right? Yeah, there you go. Let's do that one more time, maybe a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 2, whoop, 2, 2. Sol, re, right? 1 and again and sing. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so right there we've got B flats, not B naturals, right? Let's try that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3. No piano. There it is, there it is. Okay, basses. Fabian, can we have you go over to that chair? There we go. That way you're just all kind of like this instead of like that, right? Here we go, right on measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Yep, that's it, that's it. Let's do that last little bit right there. Start, pick up to 13. Pick up to 13, 1 and 2. Yeah, let's put it together. Tenors and basses. Yeah. Here we go. 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Sing the last note of that measure when we get there, tenors. Sing measure 9, hold the last note. 1 and ready, go. Yes, half step right there. Not B natural, but B flat. So, we've missed it a couple of times. What can we do to not miss it anymore? Let's circle it. Let's circle it. Basses and tenors, measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Then, guess what? It's almost exactly the same. Here we go. Everybody right there. This is measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, there we go. See how it kind of all is starting to fit together? It's this back and forth between B flats and B naturals. You just have to know exactly which one you're supposed to do at exactly the right moment. And it will change from measure to measure on which one is right. So you've just got to know. You just got to know. Let's do it again, a little faster. Same spot. 2, 2, 2. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yep, one more time, one more time. Yep, let's pick that tempo up. 1 and 2 and 2. Keep going. That's okay, good reading. Like I said, it's not exactly the same. It's a little bit different, but it's really close, right? Good. Let's look at the last 3 measures, starting with soprano and alto. Toot, toot. Alto is higher, right on the first beat. 1 and 2 and 3. Yep, one more time. 1 and 2 and 3. One more time. Hold your first note, ready, and sing. Alto move. Move. That's it. So you're the one that's got to be right in the center of that pitch, and you've got to match them because you're going to their note. Okay? Let's try it again. Same thing. Hold your first note. There you go. Let's do that one more time, right at the very beginning of that measure, 21, in tempo. 1 and 2 and 3. Sopranos, we're just a little bit under the pitch. Drop your jaw. Okay, but still make this nice ooh and not oh. Little ooh, big ah inside. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Same spot again. 1 and 2 and 3. Yep, it's still just a little bit under, and it doesn't start that way. It starts off all right, but then as we go along, it just gets slightly more under, slightly more under, slightly more under. Okay, so we have to almost refresh that pitch every time we get to it. Yeah, one more time, same thing. 1 and 2 and. It's closer. It's still not quite there yet. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3. That was really close. That was really close. A lot better. Good. Bass and tenor. Let's look at yours right there at the very end. 2, 2. 21. 1 and 2 and 3. Let me hear the basses. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, let's start in the center of the pitch and not 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, some of us, let's do it one more time. We're not in the center of that pitch. Sing your first note and go. Drop your jaw. Ready and sing. There it was. 1 and 2 and 3. Sing the second note of measure 22. Ready and go. Second note of 22. Ready and go. Second note of 22. Ready and go. Next note. Large jump or small jump? Small jump. Only a half step, right? And since you're moving down, you have to think of it even smaller. Yes, sir? 1 minute. 1? Okay. Here we go. So right there at 21, one more time. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Everybody, go all the way back to measure 9. Oh gosh, here we go. 2, 2, 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Now where do we go? You go back to the very beginning, you do the repeat, and then you go to the end, and then you're done. Good job.